Now, when you see like the big risks and stuff, the thing that really kind of sticks out in my mind is like what really started a lot of the big risks is a guy who's buddies with you, a guy who I like a lot, Mick Foley, but he got
Mick
thrown off
Foley.
the top of Hell in a Cell. Jim, when you saw that, have you ever seen the clip? I assume you have, right?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. That's
Yeah.
kind of wrestling history.
What do you think
But
of that
Mick,
sort of
when
thing?
he jumped off a roof of something to get on his audition tape or something, I heard he was
Yeah,
jumping up. But
when he was
I,
young, yeah,
yeah,
it
well,
was.
I like Mick. Mick's a good guy and everything. And every time I see him, he jokes. He goes, "Hacksaw, everybody mistakes me for you." And I'm like, "Gee, I wish not." Poor Mick. He paid the price for all those high risk moves, man. I mean, he's having a lot of, as we all are. I mean, it's an impact business. I said, I saw you throw a punch. You missed a guy by that much. I said, yeah, but you see, when I hit him by that much, it goes both ways. And you're
Yep.
out in front of thousands of people. You're on television, millions of people watching. There's two big guys out there flying around, hitting the ropes. Yeah, injuries are a problem. That's why I said that's why you got a snake pit of tough guys back there in the dressing room, man. You go back in the old days, you'd have trouble in a bar. Hey, not bad, brother. Come here.
It's I think that what seems to have happened because nowadays we see these really high risk things happening in wrestling all the time, and I think what kind of happens is one guy does it and it gets this big reaction. Well, now Hell in a Cell moving forward, if you don't have somebody fall off the cell, then it's less than that Hell in a Cell match, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's like repelling, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you got to do to get a pop? I mean, we got a guillotine. We're going to cut your head off,
Set yourself
but
on
your
fire.
family will be well taken care of. We'll get a great pop. I mean, Jesus, get out there, grab a headlock, tell a story. The bad guy working, trying to almost made it back, the heel cheated all. And he's
Hmm.
almost coming back, oh, the heel hated. I mean, tell a story. It's like, who could be more extreme? But it's hard to argue with success. And
Yep.
obviously, there'd be 200,000 people at Mania. It'll be a hot show. And of course, Royal Rumble's coming up. And
It
I'm
is.
not sure who won that first one. It was a good looking guy,
Oh
long hair and
goodness.
a beard.
All I remember is he was real handsome. Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I
Jim,
told you I wasn't going to be handsome Jimmy Duggan. I had to come up with the right gimmick.
Jim, one of the things and you know what, we're gonna save the second part of 1984 for December because now I just want to BS with you now that we're kind of getting into this stuff. One of the things that's in the notes here that really stuck out to me is, I mean, back in Mid-South, there were a lot of gimmick matches, and of course today there's still a lot of gimmick matches. I saw at one point though, Jim, that you were involved in a barbed wire loser leaves town match against the Russians. And I saw that and I was like, a barbed wire match? Nowadays, it's like everybody's doing barbed wire matches.
Oh, I'm shocked I'm in a barbed wire match. Holy smokes.
I
I
was going to
spend
ask you
most
about
of
it.
the time in the middle of the ring. I guarantee that. Holy shit. Yeah, we're in a barbed wire match, but I ain't moving out of the middle, guys.
My gosh, dude.
Stay away from the road. It must have been Nikolai, I bet, probably, or Barry Darsow.
It's you and the Rush it's the blow off for you and the Russians when you were feuding with them in this era?
Yeah,
Yeah. So
yeah,
yeah, you and Steve Williams beat him in it.
yeah. Good.
So that means
Well,
they take
I,
the barbed
I, I
wire.
don't remember, but yeah, all four. Doc was one of my best friends of my life. I was living with Doc when I met Deborah. And of course, I got along good with both Nikolai and Darsow, who was Crusher Khrushchev at the time. So there's an example where you don't have to worry where Snitsky hurt me. And the rest of the match, I'm worried about getting hurt. I'm out there with those guys. I know I can lean right here with a Bob Wire right here. And they're not going to gig me.
Yep.
They're going to work with me. They're going to take care of me. I could trust them.
And that's
And
big.
that makes for a much better match. And I'm sure that was probably a pretty good match, I would think.
I would
But
think
yeah,
so.
they had every kind of gimmick match. Like you said, we're going to shave your hair, Duggan. I'm like, how about the beard? I'm like, okay, yeah.
What did you think of all the gimmicks? Because again, nowadays it's there are tons of gimmick matches.
Well,
Did
I
you
don't
like them?
think any company anywhere in the world can beat me and Theodore DiBiase, man, in Mid-South. We had loser leave town inside the ring, inside a steel cage with a coal miner's glove on top of a 10-foot steel pole, dressed in tuxedos.
Now that is a hell of a match.
That was a hell of a match, man. And it all started off, we had a best dressed man contest, right? And of course, Teddy, he's right off the cover of GQ. You know, he could be on the road for a week. He's still got creases in his pants, you know. Hi, I'm Ted. That's why the $1 Million Man deal works so well for him. You know, me and Doc, we got our sweatshirts on and stuff, you know. But anyway, so they had the best dressed man deal. And of course, I get him in a white tuxedo. Teddy's in a black tuxedo. We come out, the crowd boos Teddy. Boom, I get the pop, of course. So DiBiase runs outside and goes to the TV truck, because back then we didn't have a studio, they had a TV truck. And he just happened to have a baseball bat. I don't know what DiBiase doing with a baseball bat. And it just happened to be my car was parked right next to the TV truck. So DiBiase looking at that. Goes, Duggan's no good. Duggan's a cheater. Is that Duggan's car? He broke the windshield out of my car. You got to watch it, though. He blows up because it's safety glass, right? And he's trying to. That's enough.
Now, was that your actual shoot car?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Shit, are you kidding? Bill Watts? Yeah, he paid for the windshield, but yeah, that was my car.
Oh my gosh, man! All the broken glass in there and stuff.
Oh my God, yeah. Well, you know when I bought I told you about that huge wreck I had up in Arkansas with that Lincoln. Yeah. When I bought that, because we're on the road all the time, I bought a big Lincoln Town car, and I bought it. Watts got a deal for me up in Oklahoma, but then we had a battle royal where I won my own car in Shreveport.
I guess at least you went over in the battle royal.
And the winner gets this brand new Lincoln Continental. Thank God nobody rolled me up for a quick 3, you know.
Hey, some guys would have gone into business for themselves in that.
Yeah, but I won my own car.
That is.
I won, yes.